back to A. You doing the most.
Welcome back to AYDTM. Doing the most. Yeah, you know that's them. We mix burst. Yeah, that's all, fam.
Yeah.
Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. I like that. Brittany's fired.
Yeah, Brittany wrote that. She sent that in. Y'all already know.
No, this is the last week y'all want to see Brittany. Do y'all want to see Brittany again? No beef, nothing. My baby is good. I don't even know if I shared with y'all that me and Brittany are both dog moms now. So we both have dogs from the same litter from my best friend from high school, Amelia. Shout out to Amelia. We both have dogs from the same litter. They're miniature schnauzers. My dog name is Ice, and her dog name is Theopolis. My dog is a girl.
What's her name? What's her dog name?
What's his name?
What's the dog name?
His name is Theopolis Tyrell Burks.
Theopolis.
Yep. And my dog name is Ice Storm Buckhalter.
Now Brittany.
Get on her ass.
Theopolis. You not even gonna remember that. You gonna be like, get your ass out my room. You ain't gonna remember that.
Well, it's Theo for short. But when she's mad, she says the whole name.
Theopolis.
Yeah, Theopolis. And she's gonna remember it because
sound like a Batman series. Like what?
It's on his shot records and everything. It's on his shot records and everything.
See, this is why black people don't need dogs, because Theopolis.
No, it ain't worse than Keisha. My friend, her baby daddy dog name is Keisha.
He had a baby mama named Keisha. He ain't like Keisha that
That's
much.
a crazy ass fucking dog name. But yeah, so Branee again is not with us this week. But she will return next week, and I know y'all miss her. So
I hope Theopolis just you real quick just
no, he's so cute.
Because why you name me that?
You think my dog is cute? Her dog is a third of the size smaller because she has to run out the litter. So he's so little, like you literally can hold him like this.
Oh,
he is and he's all black. Oh my goodness, he's amazing.
I wanted one. Amelia should have called me.
He is amazing.
Amelia, I'm broke. But if you have another litter, just let him know.
She's gonna breed him again.
Just let me know.
So welcome back to Are You Doing the Most again. We have our favorite co-host Branee with us again, helping me out since
I can't wait to do this with both of y'all because
it's gonna be fire. The episode is legit gonna be 2 hours, easily. Yeah, that's gonna be 2 hours. So how have you been? How's everything going your way?
Just still dangerously in love.
I love that for you. Yeah, I've been great. I just been focused on more of like work. And my baby's crying right now. I've been focused on like work, and I have a lot of travel coming up, so it's really kind of been taking over my anxiety a little bit. So I just been trying to make sure. It's like I have a lot of travel coming up. I have to be out of my apartment in 2 days. It's just a lot. Mm-hmm. So it's just like that's kind of been my focus. So like I really can't focus on no love life, but yeah, that's kind of been my focus. How you been, Remy?
Man, thugging, somewhere trucking, putting in the bucks and the hours.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? Paying bills, staying away from the cowards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have to have someone, like, I'm sure whenever we start, like, going on tour, we have, like, live shows, we have to have, like, all of your one-liners. Like, it has to be a game. We have to find some kind of game to make all of your one-liners, like, incorporated into some kind of something.
Fill in the blank type
yes.
shit. Yeah.
Some kind of something. Because your shits is crazy. Like, you're like, what? Yeah.
For shit show.
So we got Branee back with us again. And of course, I want to play a little icebreaker, and I'm curious to know.
Before you start with these icebreakers,
go ahead.
I just want to say, Cinnamon is a really good host, y'all. Like, I feel like I'm sitting with Oprah Winfrey or something right now. Like, I just feel like I'm getting the interviewed fuck out of me. Like, I love it. Like, she's awesome.
Don't flatter me with
Cinnamon
a good time.
for president, okay?
Because I love me some fucking Oprah Winfrey. I think she is her.
Like, it's giving.
I I love that because that's my dream. Like Oprah has always been like my person. Like I've been following Oprah since she was at Tennessee State University, and then she was the meteorologist. She used to do the weather. A lot of people don't know that, but she used to do the weather.
I didn't know that. I just learned
10 degrees over here, and it's going to be sunny right here. Yeah, she started off doing the weather. And, you know, weather people make the least out of everybody when it comes to that field.
Wow.
Anyways, I've been following Oprah a long ass time, Oprah. So when you watch this, you're gonna be like, yeah, she's a real fan. Yeah. But I do want to play I'm Curious to Know, which is one of my favorite games from Cocktails Podcast. So we're gonna put all the description and shit in the bio. So purchase that game.
Love-hate relationship with that game.
Love it.
If you listen to the last episode, I tell you, I almost lost
Yo,
my
nigga.
man.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you a couple of questions. So I'm curious to know, what's your dream vacation? Where do you want to go for your dream vacation?
Vacation.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Thailand.
Okay.
Like, you know, be outside, see the elephants, eat the food. It just gets romantic, you know, getting my back broke on the balcony, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I love that for you. Okay.
All outside with it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Just me and nature all together with my man.
Okay.
And I just wake up and I got my travel braids in because I'm not taking my wigs to Thailand. But, yeah.
Your black girl travel braids.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, next one. I'm curious to know, how important is sex in a relationship?
I feel like it's very important.
Okay.
Because once you start having sex, you're gonna keep having sex. That's just what it is. Like, you can meet somebody, I don't have sex, and it could be cool. But once sex enters the picture, it's very important in the relationship.
See, for me, it don't matter when it is. For me, it's very important. So I'm not that person. Like, it's been times in relationships where I waited to have sex, but
once you start having it,
no.
Oh.
It's been times in a relationship I waited to have sex and it pissed me off. So it's like, now it's just like, when I meet somebody, we can go on a couple of dates and make sure that this energy is right, but then we have to have sex because it's just like,
I don't know, man. Like,
I have to.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
When you're in a relationship, my man. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
We like,
do you feel obligated to have sex as long as you're not on your cycle?
I want to have sex when I'm not on my. I want to have sex when I'm on my cycle, but I don't.
Yeah,
I want to have sex every day.
We about to be blood ties.
Yeah.
So what?
And if he okay with running red lights, we have that while I'm on my cycle.
Yeah.
Heard.
You got a part 2 to the question?
No,
Fuck the club up.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck the club up.
I don't know. Dang. Okay. I lost my spot on this damn thing. Okay. I'm curious to know, who's your celebrity crush?
Ooh, you know, I got like 3, but I'm gonna tell y'all all 3.
Okay.
So, Woody McClain, because
Okay.
he is just a fine chocolate man.
Okay.
For some reason, these chocolate brothers don't be looking my way, but I be looking their way.
What a beautiful chocolate man.
I do like them chocolate.
I did. Oh my God,
I like a chocolate.
I love them
man.
chocolate.
Okay.
But then I got the light skinned man too, Michael Ealy. Oh, I remember that was my first celebrity crush. I seen him on Barbershop with them braids and them green eyes.
Who drank my apple juice?
I would have drank 5 things of apple juice for him. Okay. For him. And then this is one that y'all might not be familiar with because I've always had a thing for like, see me, I'll date outside my race.
White man.
No, this man is Asian. And he was on Insecure. Y'all remember season 4 of Insecure?
Yes.
The one Molly dated?
Yes.
He was so fine.
He was cute. He wasn't so fine.
He was fine. He was a tall Asian, just beautiful man. But Asian men, they are handsome to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just me though.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay. I'm curious to know, what do you consider cheating?
When you're in a relationship, I consider cheating things that you would definitely hide from your significant other. That means like, you know, flirt. I don't want to say so because you know some people are like naturally flirtatious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like, for me, if you're entertaining or making another woman think she got some type of role in your life, that's cheating to me. You know, if you're doing something you wouldn't want me to do to you, that's cheating. Like, if a man giving me money, you don't want that man to give me no money. That's cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that. Things that you would have, that you feel like if I were to find out, I would get mad about. And those are, to me, that's cheating. What about you?
I agree. For me, cheating is whatever you wouldn't tell your partner. Yeah. So whatever you want to come home and tell me. Yeah. So if you can't tell me about your full day, not that I need to know every single intricate detail. Yeah. Oh, I was at the gas station. This girl said, hey, I said, hey, or I opened the door. Like, you don't got to give me all that. But anything that you feel like you wouldn't tell me, I would consider that cheating. Yeah, I would consider that cheating. So anything that you wouldn't tell me, I would say that that's cheating. Okay, last question. I'm curious to know, have you ever had sex with a coworker?
I was in a relationship with this coworker.
So
that was the first time I ever dated, like was in a relationship with anybody I ever worked with. And let me tell y'all something. Don't do it. Don't shit where you eat. Don't ever do that ever in your life. You'll get AIDS and die.
And I stand on that 100%. Don't do it.
Don't
do not date a coworker. It's not good for you. It's not good.
Having a work and outside life balance is so good.
Yes.
And leave these folks at work, because where I work now, it just seemed like they all just have sex with each other.
It's so crazy because we work together, and I didn't even know.
They just be so calm about it.
But the fact that I found out about a relationship yesterday, and I didn't even know. It's like I sensed it, but for me, I'm just like, okay, maybe they just cool. But I'm just like, wow, like they go together.
I feel like I know who you're talking about, but we
can talk about it later. I ain't saying shit. We can talk about it later. But yeah, I felt the same way. I'm like, wow, that's fucking crazy. Anyway, so I do want to finish our last little bit of our conversation and talk about a little bit, like a couple more situationships. Yeah, about situationships. So where we stopped at was, I do want to know, how do you feel when your person has a best friend that they had a failed relationship with? Ooh. So let's just say, for instance, Remy and I was trying to get at him at one point. And it didn't work out. However, we had sex. Again, it's just for the pod. We've never done anything. But let's just say him and I had sex. It didn't work out. We became best friends. And now we're best friends, and you and him date. How do you feel about him and our friendship?
I feel like, personally, this is just me, and a lot of people might not agree with me. I feel like that y'all can still be friends, because I have friends I've had failed talking stages with. Now, I just feel like you do have to set boundaries with these friends, though. Because if somebody's strictly your friend, if somebody's platonically your friend, you have to treat them accordingly, like they're your friend.
Okay.
And that means, like, not, if
y'all was in the back with the shack, willy whack going boom, boom to the town.
What he just said. Try to say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, I was in the back with the willy whack, with the chick shack, with the boom boom, with the town.
I can't even say. All I heard was boom.
That's
boom.
That's a challenge.
All I heard was boom boom in town. But yeah, like, just set those boundaries accordingly, because I don't want to think you want to go back to this person. You know what I'm saying? Because some people work better as friends.
Okay.
That's true. I mean,
what about for you? How do you feel? Let's just say, for instance, your girl that you with now, she has a best male friend who they at one point had sexual relations. They tried to date, but it didn't work. So 5 years later, they strictly just been platonic friends. They only tried it once, never worked out. How do you feel about it? And I'm gonna go last.
I think it's a tricky situation.
Okay.
Because hold on.
Take your time.
Not only do this is like, because I've been in this situation before.
Okay.
So, as long as you understand that, like, because you know your friend. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's way longer, and sometimes maybe this individual can be like one of the only people that you can necessarily trust in your life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, you get into a relationship, you really want to, you know what I mean, invest yourself into the relationship. As long as your friend know where the line of platonic to, you know what I mean, to doing too much is, you know what I mean, I feel like everything is all cool.
That boundary.
That boundary. You see what I'm saying? But you also have to check yourself and not fall into prey. Because like I said, y'all was in the back doing shack with the willy whack going pound to the town.
Years and years ago.
But yeah, memories, and when you look at a person in the eye, in relation, like we was talking about last time, you know what I'm saying? Relationships is an ever growing thing. So don't find yourself in a down part in your life, you know what I'm saying? And this is somebody that you trust, and this person that you trust, that you got this history with, is flourishing, looking good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You just gotta keep your head on the swivel with those type of people.
Okay, for me, my partner could never be friends with nobody that they went boom boom with the shack with the skelly whack with the head with the boom boom with the town going uptown.
Yeah.
Never. My part, like if I met somebody and let's just say for instance this guy that I think that's my man in my head, even though that's not my man, if he was like, oh, this is my best friend, Shaniqua and I, we messed around at one point. I totally appreciate his honesty, but I can never be with you just because I just know because, especially if that dick is hitting, like if his dick is fire, and it's just like, damn, when you dicking me down like this, and she had it before, so it's just like, even though y'all are just friends now, it's just like, I look at it just like, you know what my nigga dick tastes like, you know what my nigga dick feel like. You know what it feel like, you know what it tastes like, nigga. Hell no, I'm not going with no. You cannot fuck on my nigga and think that y'all just gonna be friends. No, cause my nigga him, especially if I look at that nigga as him. No, it'll never work. No, I couldn't do it. I'm not that mature yet. Maybe in 10 years when I'm still single, then that may be something I take off of my to-do list. But at this age now, no. You cannot fuck my nigga and think y'all can be friends. No. Like, I even look at like my friends. Like, I have a lot of male friends, and none of them have ever tried me. I've never tried them. It's never been more than just friends. So I can imagine him introducing me to some girl and be like, oh, this my homegirl Shay from around the way, but we fucked around at one point. What the fuck? No, I can do it.
No, yeah, I definitely understand. Like, I have one friend that it was a failed talking stage, but it never like went past that. You know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy because I know the friend, and I would have never thought that. If you would have never told me, I would have never known.
Yeah, and like I'm super honest about it, but I know with this person, me and this person, we look at each other platonically, like we don't look at each other like that at all.
Yeah, and you know that does happen. You know,
and we work better so much as friends, and we were not a good match. Like, but as a friend, this is a really close friend that I have.
Yeah.
And I know that they don't look at me like that.
I know he don't.
And I know we've set boundaries with each other.
Yeah.
You know, I don't ever expect this friend to call me at like midnight and be like, oh, come over, let's play the game or something. No, like, because we have boundaries with each other. But I do know, like, he has my best interest at heart, just like I have his best interest at heart.
Yeah. So the next thing I want to know is, if you really like someone, like, what's your timeline? So, like, for instance, if you're in a situationship, is it contingent on the person? Do you feel like, okay, let's just say, for instance, I meet a guy at the store and I like him, or I think he's attractive. He likes me. He think I'm attractive. Okay, I'm going to give him a year. Or let me give him this time. Like, what's your timeline on situationship?
I think it's contingent to the person.
Okay.
For me, I'm going to say 6 months to a year.
Okay.
Because, like I said in a previous episode, you meet people at different stages in their lives. Okay. And I think we have to be able to give somebody the same grace and patience that you want somebody to give you. And for me, I feel like a year is enough time. That's 365 days. I don't know how many hours and minutes, but it's a lot. Okay. For someone to know if they want to be serious with you or not. So I'm going to say 6 months to a year.
Okay, so when it comes to... Okay, wait, before I go to the next question, what about you?
I think I'm going to go a little further. I think after you're serious, I think I'm going to give you a year. Because now we know where we are. Now we're here. Now we have to make this a cultivated situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I give it a year, because if within a year you are, in a whole relationship with somebody, and it you don't see it, it
So you
doesn't
saying
become a cultivated thing, like where it's going somewhere. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So you saying
have
once
to
y'all
think
get to
about
the
what
point to
you're
where
doing.
y'all done talking, y'all not in a situationship no more, y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend. You saying a year after that?
I'm saying after y'all have established, you see what I'm saying, boyfriend and girlfriend. You see
Well,
what I'm
I
saying?
think for you the question is different because the guy established the relationships. Females don't. I don't know female that asks a guy to be in a relationship with them.
Yeah.
Most men ask to be in a relationship, or men establish a relationship. Like the quote is, men choose who they want to marry. Women, what is it? I forget what the fuck it is, but men choose who they want to be with. Women, we just gotta like hope they choose us type shit.
But not necessarily, because maybe like 100 years ago, but it's today. You know what I mean? Women have more of a choice than anything. Like, you can have the same roster that I have. You see what I'm saying? And we could both be peeping the same situation. And even though I talking to you, you see what I'm saying? You can choose whether or not you want to talk to me. You see what I'm saying? You can still have somebody else on your roster that you feel like is somebody that you could feel like.
But it's a lot of females that don't move like that. Like, I think I am part of the minority when it comes to being a female with a roster.
Okay.
A lot of females don't move like that. I think when we see stuff, females like me, it's not the majority. I think I'm part of the minority. I think when a female meet a man, they put their all into it. Whether they're together or not, whether he put his all into her or not. Most females, when they meet somebody, they like them, they ain't talking to nobody else.
Because they feel grateful to be like chosen out of the
They
man.
feel not even the fact that they feel grateful, but a lot of females don't like giving too many niggas a bunch of energy. So a lot of time females is like, okay, I meet Tom, I like Tom, I'm gonna give Tom this, I'm gonna give Tom. It's always him, as opposed to spreading it out. Most females only talk to one person. Like, even I could talk about, I have 3 females that I could think of in my head that are all single, right? Like, and I'm single as well. However, I may talk to 4 guys every day. All 3 of them, they only talk to one nigga every day. They only talk to one nigga every day, even though they are single.
Yeah, but one nigga is just like, oh man, the one nigga could just be like, you know what I mean? It's just, when you're single, I feel like you're supposed to, put yourself out there. You see what I'm saying?
I agree. And which is why I talk to 4 or 5 every day. Yeah. But I think that I'm part of the minority when it comes to that. What you think? You think that most females talk to a bunch of men, or you think that females talk to one person?
I feel like it's harder for women to talk to multiple men a day.
I think so too.
I feel like women put more in it emotionally.
Yeah.
And it's harder for women to talk to multiple guys each day. For me, I don't like talking to multiple guys each day because I be so head straight and focused on the one man that I want to choose me.
Yeah. Branee, same way. Branee is 100% single. However, she talks to one person.
Yeah.
She talks to one person every day. Is she, it'll be a guy at her trying to talk to her. She didn't even give her, the nigga has her number.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Like, she's so committed to the one person she talked to. Sorry, Branee, please don't fucking cuss me out. I know you're not here. But she's so committed to him that she won't even, like, talk to other people, even though she's 100% single.
I agree. Like, I'm just like Brittany. I'm sitting in the right seat today because I'm a lover girl. I like my situation. He the only one I want to talk to. He the only one day I want to hear about. He the only one I want to tell about my day. He the only one I want to see. Like, I really like when I really like somebody, I am head straight for them. And I hate that because I feel like men, they can like kind of change it. They can be head straight for anybody.
Yeah. See, me, I'm not head straight for anybody, but I'm not giving you all my energy till you give me all your energy. So, bitch, I got Tyrone, Malcolm, Man, and Raheem all on my line.
You need to take Man out the roster.
I like Man.
I'm just saying, keep your head on a swivel and, and investigate people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is I wanted to talk about this. Don't got nothing. We done with situationships. Okay. I wanted to talk about Eskimo sisters and Eskimo brothers.
I have an Eskimo sister. I hate it. I hate it so much. I have an Eskimo sister.
Definition?
I'm about to give you the definition.
I have an Eskimo sister.
I have the fact that one of my blood sisters is my Eskimo sister as well.
That is hot.
Yeah, that's coming out hot.
I think we need a shot for that.
We're gonna take a shot. Shot o'clock. Remy taking a shot, y'all. Y'all can't see him. Cheers.
Cheers. Take the whole thing because you be faking.
Okay, so I still ain't take the whole thing. Anyways,
oh my god,
I'll finish it. Eskimo brothers or Eskimo sisters is somebody who, let's just say, for instance, you have a really, really good friend. His name is Thomas. And you and Thomas and you and Thomas have a girl that y'all both fucked in common. So that would make y'all Eskimo brothers. So my blood sister and I share a person we both had sex with. So we're not only just blood sisters, but we're Eskimo sisters.
Yeah, one of my close friends, we Eskimo sisters, and the way we found out is because the dude, like, when we took a picture together, he hopped in both of our DMs, and we literally told each other. She was like, "Oh, I fucked him back then." I was like, "Bro, I fucked him back then."
What?
I said, "Well, we Eskimo sisters then."
See, okay, it's so crazy. I wish she was here. Me and Branee are Eskimo sisters. But, and it's so crazy because she asked me to fuck the nigga type shit. He was not my... Remy got to get a camera because his face is crazy. We went to college. We all went to college together. And him and I had sex like 10 years ago. Uh-huh. And him and her, they're a part of a group. So they see each other way more often. And I don't live in the same city as them and all that shit. I'm like, girl, fuck that in. But my sister and I, when we found out that we was Eskimo sisters, we was out. Mm-hmm. And we at the club. Like, my sister is like OD toxic. Like, as soon as we get to the club, I can't tell you which one. I can't.
Not on camera, but I feel like I know which one.
I'll tell you which one, but I can't say it.
Okay.
But we OD like same person type shit.
Yeah,
so, like,
I know exactly which one now.
So like as soon as we get to the club, it's like, oh, we getting a bottle? Okay, we getting a bottle. Like, my sister did not wait for no nigga in no section. Like, that ain't even the case. And so it's just like, we get there, we out, we turning up, we having fun. And then I said it, I'm like, ugh. And I did like that, and she was just like, what? And I was just like, I don't hold shit back from her because, like, this is my world. Mm-hmm. And so I'm just like, girl, I hate da-da-da-da. And she was just like, oh, me too. And I was just like, oh, no. So, yeah, I was just about to talk about finding out you Eskimo sisters with the person you Eskimo sisters or brothers with.
It'd be kind of enlightening. Like, it'd be kind of enlightening.
Yeah.
It'd be like, I knew I liked you for a reason. We got the same taste.
We got the same taste. Oh, bitch, you like that too? Okay, cool. Yeah, that shit is too fucking funny to me. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about before we end this episode is, since I have a lot of travel coming up, we all well traveled. Mm-hmm. I want to know, how do y'all travel? Are y'all late to the airport? Do y'all have clear? Do y'all have pre-check? Are y'all hold on? Are y'all early to the airport? Do y'all need to go to the Sky Lounge? Cause I know people that,
girl, you got some money.
I need to Sky Lounge. Do y'all go to the Sky Lounge when y'all travel? What time do you get to the airport? Do you overpack? Do you all those things? So I just wanted to know, how do y'all travel? Since I have a bunch of travel coming up, I wanted to know, how do y'all travel? And I'm gonna go last.
So me,
go ahead.
First of all, Southwest will always be my choice because I pack a lot of bags.
Okay.
And Southwest give you the 2 free check bags. Shout out to Southwest. And you get to choose your own seat when you get on there.
I hate that pick a seat ass airlines.
I love it because
I'm gonna tell you why, but go ahead.
Okay. Now, I have flown Delta. I did love when I flew Delta. Okay. I felt like a fucking celebrity.
Okay.
Like, cause Like, y'all really did me right.
Okay.
They was kind of expensive though. Okay. I like Southwest because they're in my budget and they're enough. It's enough luxury for me.
Yes.
You know, I don't like American that much because it's a little expensive.
Okay.
I don't have Clear.
So you don't have Clear or pre-check?
No, because I don't travel that much.
Okay.
I do want to get pre-check. I don't want to get Clear because one time I did the little 6 months free to try to. I was in Miami. I was like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Okay.
I did the little Clear subscription.
So you get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, so I can get it out of there.
Okay.
And when I seen how much it was, I was like, ooh, I'm not trying to do Clear. I don't even travel that much.
Right. Okay. It's only like $180 a year.
I don't travel that much though.
I got you.
Like, I need to travel some more.
Okay.
But I will say that my favorite is to fly on was probably Southwest, Delta, and Alaska Air.
Well, fuck the airlines. If your flight leave at 10 a.m.
What time am I getting there?
What time you get to the airport? If your flight leave at 10 a.m., what time you get to the airport?
8 o'clock.
Okay.
But traveling with my situation, he likes to get there even earlier than that. And these last few times I travel with him, and he literally likes to go eat in the airport.
Okay, so y'all flight left at 10 a.m. What time do he want to get to the airport?
He want to get there at like 6.
Ooh, shit. You shaking your head. Remy is doing like this off camera. Y'all don't see him, but he's doing like this. So if your flight leave at 10 a.m., you getting there at 6 a.m.?
If my flight leave at 10 o'clock in the morning,
okay,
that mean that motherfucker board at 9:45.
No, that mean the board like 9:20. Cause the door closed at 9:45.
Well, depend. Cause I've been flying Southwest,
okay,
but I would really like to start flying Delta.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm speaking into existence.
Okay,
cause I would like better for myself.
Okay, motivation.
You know what I'm saying? First class Delta. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so
get some knowledge.
Okay, so even if you was on Delta and you left at 10 a.m., what time are you getting to the airport?
6, 7 o'clock.
What, do you go to the Sky Lounge? Like, what are you doing?
I'm in the airport. Look, okay. I just recently got cleared. You see what I'm saying?
I know that's right. A king.
I just recently got cleared because number one, going through TSA as a regular flight person is ghetto as hell.
It's fuck.
It is.
Oh man!
And don't invite me on your trip with your ghetto ass.
Oh man!
I'm listening.
You can wait an hour and a half to get to
if
TSA
y'all
by
want,
yourself.
I'll tell y'all the story about how a drug dog followed me in Vegas.
You will. As soon as we done.
But nah, for real. So I just want to make sure my shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as much as I can do to make sure that I am where I need to be at the time that I'm supposed to be there, you know what I mean? I want to do that because I don't mind. I'm about to leave the state or wherever I am anyway. You see what I'm saying? Why not be there and make sure I'm in the place that I'm supposed to be before my flight leave? It's good food here. They got alcohol here.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
See, for me,
I done came to the airport high as shit.
Right. See, for me, I travel. Like literally, if I'm probably on a flight at least once a month, if not every other month. So I have Clear and pre-check. If my flight leave at 10 a.m., it don't matter if I'm on Spirit. It don't matter if I'm on Frontier. It don't matter if I'm on JetBlue, Southwest, Delta.
I don't think I've flown with JetBlue.
I flew them. JetBlue is really nice.
I bet.
Especially JetBlue Mint. That's what I fly Friday, JetBlue Mint. But it don't matter what I fly. I'm never to the airport probably an hour and a half before my flight. Like, I'm the person that when they say, this is your final boarding card for flight F176 nonstop
and
service.
And you rushing on the plane?
Nonstop service to Chicago. Please, everybody board right now. And I walk right up. I'm walking right up. Here you go, ma'am. Here's my ticket.
And then
here's my phone. Please make sure your screen's on the brightness.
Hear me and seat C3 looking at you like, this the hoe that got us late. I'm ready to fucking go.
And this is why I don't like Southwest. I don't like that pick a seat, get on the plane, pick a seat ass flight.
Ghetto.
Huh?
I hate
that shit. And the reason why is because the time I like to get to the airport, I don't like to get to the airport until it's the last. Because to me, I did everything before I need to get to the airport. I done took some shots on the way. I did multiple things. I done ate on the way. I don't want to eat in the airport. I don't want to do shit in the airport. Mm-hmm. Nothing. I guess because as a kid, my stepmom, shout out to my stepmom, she worked for Continental, which is now United, for at this point, probably 30 plus years. And so I flew free my whole life. And so it's just like flying standby, you in the airport non-stop for hours. You miss a flight, you gotta wait for the next flight. You miss a flight, you gotta wait for the next flight. You gotta get there mad early. You gotta dress up. You gotta do this. So for me now as an adult and I'm buying tickets, I'm not fucking getting to the airport fucking 3 hours early. I did that shit my whole fucking life. So I'm getting there right when it's time to get on the fucking plane. Yeah, so that's how I travel. I literally travel when it's time to get on the plane. But yeah, this was another good episode. We don't have any advice this episode, so please make sure y'all are sending y'all advice.
Actually, Cinnamon, give me some advice.
Okay.
Y'all gonna get some live advice. Y'all gonna give me some live advice.
Advice.
Y'all can email y'all answers and we can, I'll
and I'm gonna send them to her. So what's your advice?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cinnamon is one of the most...
Go ahead.
I love Cinnamon and I admire her because she really knows herself and knows what she wants to do in life.
Okay.
And knows who she wants to be career-wise, just woman-wise, ever. What advice would you give to somebody that just kind of feels stuck and overwhelmed in like what they want to do in their future?
Oh, that's a good question. I like this question. Well, first of all, thank you and I appreciate it. And I didn't get clear on that until like literally last year. Like literally last year. Like even what I'm about to go back, and we could talk about it off camera because they can't know yet. But I'm going back to school to get to another program to do something. Right. And yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and sometimes I go back and forth with things that I want to do. Yeah. I think that it takes a real sense of you finding something that you love and something that makes you happy and something that fulfills you. So for the longest of time, or not even the longest of time, but for like the past couple of years, my thing was I really like being in service. I really like working for restaurants. Yeah. I want to climb the ladder to become a GM. Yeah. So it was that whole thing. And the company we both work for that we no longer work for. And it was just like, when that kind of went to shambles, it was just like, damn, I really wanted to do this. And I really wanted to be on that trajectory to work for this company and all this stuff. And it was just like, you know what? Now I need to really put all my energy into shit that fulfills me and things that make me happy and stuff that I want to do, which honestly it wasn't that, but I knew that was something that was going to sustain my life and pay all my bills. And
Did you ever feel like, and I'm sorry for interrupting, but I feel like I got to ask it right now.
Go ahead.
Did you ever feel like there was a point where you did like, it just, that didn't fulfill you? You didn't know what you wanted to do?
Every day. But for me, it's just like, I choose... It's so crazy because I talked about this like 2 weeks ago, a little bit. I didn't go too in depth into it because I just felt like the episode was kind of rushed for me just because I was just trying to get everything out. But I think most recently the biggest wake up call was DC Young Fly losing his partner. Just because we're the same age now, and so I can imagine being 32. Finally being able to do something I want to do with a partner that supports me, with the kids, with the husband. I mean, they weren't married, with my partner and all those things. And she had her makeup line, and she was doing her YouTube and doing everything that she felt fulfilled her. She was like finally at that point. So it's just like now it's just like even more so. It's just like I have to do things that fulfill me.
Right.
At the same time, I have to do something that has to pay my bills because at the end of the day, I have real bills.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I feel like I go in and out careers. Like one of my closest friends in LA, shout out to Lonnie, he calls me the Bompton Barbie. They've been calling me this shit forever.
Bompton.
My family is blood.
She a blood.
Big blood.
I was going to say, she a blood. Big Bompton energy.
Well, my dad. Yeah. No, but they call me, they dead ass call me Bompton Barbie because I've changed. If you looked at my, like everything that I've done just in the past 4 years, I used to work for a construction company in LA before I moved to before I moved to Dallas, I used to fucking put backdrops on fucking kitchen towel in the kitchens. Mm-hmm. Like, I've done every fucking job you can imagine. Mm-hmm. A lot of people think like, oh, she got shit handed to her because I'm an inheritance kid. I work my ass off. Like, I've done every fucking thing you could think of because I don't believe in not working.
Right.
Of course, I want a man that's going to provide and take care of me, but I do think that I'm going to work regardless of what the fuck that look like. Right. I don't give a fuck if I bring $200 home every week.
It's going to go towards something.
I don't give a fuck if it go towards the fucking gas bill, bitch. It's going to go to, or something. Like, I believe in bringing something home, but I do believe in following your dreams and your journey. So I guess I say all of that to say I will find something that you truly love and what you want to do, right. Which I say this every time we record. Podcasting is my dream. It's my life. It's what I want to do. I'm working on my next show already. I can't wait to talk about it and drop it. Like, the name is locked in. Everything is already locked in for my next show. Mm-hmm. I'm excited about it. But yeah, so I say find something you want to do, and then you have to also have something that's going to sustain it. Right. So I'm a server because that's what pays my bills. Right. And I already said in the last episode, or the episode before this one, I'm going back into education because that salary that they offering me is like, okay, fuck it. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah. So I take this salary to help me pay my bills to make sure that my life is right. Right. Cool. So I say to anybody that's going through that to really take a step back. Fuck your parents, fuck your siblings and what they think, fuck your partner and what he thinks, and really figure out what you want to do. Because a lot of times I feel like we get so caught up in living for the next person and living for what this person wants us to do and stop living for ourselves. And we go to sleep with us at the end of the day every day, regardless of who sleep next to us, regardless of all that shit. Right. So you got to make sure that you good, and then do what you do for yourself. When I started doing that, girl,
life just became easier.
And that's why I be at work like, like, the fuck? Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn just because it's like, I'm here because I have to be here. Because at the end of the day, bitch, these cameras don't pay for itself. These mics don't pay for themselves. Like, all this shit costs. Right. And it's just like, I have to make sure that I pay my bills at the end of the day. But it's a bigger goal at the end of the day. Like, I want to become a whole network. Yeah. Like, I want to have shows under me. Like, I want to do different shit.
I'm trying to turn on Channel 47, the Cinnamon Channel.
Yeah, like, when as far as even, like, the people I think about in my whole trajectory of life, like, I think about Remy when I think about different shit. Like, my son about to have a podcast. It's like, I think about, okay, who's going to produce my baby show? Okay, the next podcast I'm about to put out, okay, who's going to produce that? Like, I think about all that shit. Right. So it's just like, I really think about what I want to do, and I just do it. Like, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Right. Like, even my parents. Fuck y'all. Yeah. Sorry.
No apologies needed.
Not sorry, but I think about myself. So, yeah, I would say really focus on what you want to do. And take away all the extra shit, because it's hard when we got social media and we got all this other stuff, and everybody is like, oh, I'm 25 and I make $1 million a day.
You be like, damn. You be like, damn. It's like,
what the fuck?
You
what big funky, wrong?
Big funky bitch. How you make all this money?
Yeah, but it's just like, you got to start taking accountability of doing things for yourself. Yeah. And then it's just like, okay, cool. I'm going to be fine. But yeah, I would say really figure out what you want to do. And then do exactly what you want to do. Because ain't nobody going to fulfill your needs but yourself. Right. That's it.
This was a great episode.
It was.
Tune in next week to you doing the most. Okay? Because Cinnamon be like, you doing the most. I'm about to, you doing the most.
Period.
Tune in.
All right, don't forget, if y'all do need some advice, don't forget to email us at ayoudoingthemost@gmail.com or Instagram us at ayoudoingthemost on Instagram. Brittany is at BNB_1991, and I am at Cinnamon J.
I am at Remy the Brain.
And let our listeners know where they can follow you.
At Branee, Branee, Diane, Diane, at Branee Diane. Even though my name is Branee Diane Controversy Jones, at Branee Diane.
And we off this thing. Bye.
Hey, you doing the most. Tell them hoes. 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 Now you know.